Hi guys, and welcome back to my mama's YouTube channel.
Well, hello. This is Erica with Miley's Scraps, and just like Madison said, welcome back to my channel. I am going to try something a little bit different today. So typically I play music and I just talk every once in a while, but today I'm going to try to talk through the process as we go. So please forgive me if you hear a lot of ums and ands and some moments of silence or some stuttering because I can't find my words. Why does that happen when you're trying to, do a voiceover? You can never find the word. It's right there, but it just doesn't want to come out like it should. So forgive me if those moments happen, and we're going to just give this a try and see how it goes. So what I'm doing today is referred to as the packaging technique. And basically this is just a piece of plastic that came from a sticker sheet, and you're just reusing that, and you just dab your ink on there, spray some water, and just move it all around your page until you're happy with the results. So I picked the 3 colors, and those colors came out of my daughter's dress from Easter Sunday. So I definitely made a mess right there on my board. So my craft surfaces in my craft room are actually a dark wood that's been stained, and so it doesn't do very well with the video making process. So this is just one of those presentation boards, and thank goodness they're cheap because I just got yellow all over mine. So here I'm just taking a stencil and I am just stenciling away, and the majority of this gets covered up. But the idea originally had come from this Vicky Booten creative community, and this had been posted there, and I just love the background. And I am new to mixed media. I use it in Bible journaling some, but I'm still not very comfortable with it. And so this is what I could come up with. And I wanted to do one of those cut files, but I couldn't figure out how to get that done before I completed this process. So I just said, we're going to move forward with a stencil. So this is just a stencil. I don't know. My husband purchased me a bunch of stencils off of Wish, and I think it's out of a package of one of those, and it just says brave and beautiful, and I really wanted to use the words beautiful and brave because I was so proud of my daughter. She these pictures are from our Easter Sunday this year, and she actually joined my husband and I on our praise team this year and sang a duet with one of the girls on the praise team. And of course she was nervous, but she did an amazing job, and I was just so proud of her because that's a big deal, to get up there and sing or share your talent in front of other people. And she's 11, but she did an amazing job, and it was just awesome to, as parents, to see her up there using the talent that the Lord gave her for his glory on Easter Sunday. So anywho, I decided I wanted to back this with one of the doilies. Like, that word was not coming easy, guys. And I thought that white space needed something, but you know how you look back on things and you're like, well, I just kind of like all of that. Maybe I shouldn't put the pink. But it's all done now, and I do like the finished product, but I'm definitely learning the whole mixed media world. So here I'm just taking a pink paper with white polka dots, and I'm gonna just trim that out into a larger tag just so that the picture has something to lay on. Y'all, I need to find me some of those inky quill scissors that would cut this a little quicker. I love those things, and I have searched online. I've seen some big ones, but I feel like hers are much bigger. She can just cut things so much quicker. It's funny when you look back and you're watching as you are doing your voiceover, and you're like, I kind of liked that butterfly pattern behind this, but I went with the yellow instead because her shirt was yellow and there was a lot of yellow in her dress as well. So right now I'm just, that's a really just a technical way to measure things there. Just trying to get it to where I like it, and just quickly cutting that down so it'll fit, and the yellow will be a frame and bring out the yellow in her dress and her shirt. So of course as I started making this video, you all saw earlier that I was using my ATG, but of course, when I'm in the middle of doing a video, it decides to run out of tape. So I am using double-sided tape here, and I didn't make you guys watch all of that. I cut some of that out. So now we are coming to the embellishment part and just putting it all together. And I definitely struggled with this. I put some embellishments down, but I ended up taking them off. I just wasn't loving it. And you'll see that as we kind of get further into this video. So as we're just moving right along with this video, I thought I would actually introduce myself and tell you guys a little bit about myself. I've never done a face-to-face video on YouTube. In fact, I'm very, very new to the YouTube stuff. My children and husband encouraged me to make this YouTube channel. I was always watching videos, and I love crafting and I love Bible journaling. And so they encouraged me, and I thought I would give it a try. So that's why I'm here. And it's definitely, helping me to kind of get out of my box and do new things that are, make me nervous, like this, like talking and filling all of this empty space. And I get nervous and can't get my words to come. But it's definitely teaching and it's helping me to grow. And I'm definitely in a season of growth. But again, I thought I would just tell you a little bit about myself. Again, my name is Erica, and I absolutely love crafting. I don't get to do it as much as I would love to. But I definitely love it. I love to attend crops with my mom. We typically go to 1 or 2 a year, and we get away for the weekend and just get to be together. Life gets so busy and crazy that it's, sometimes you feel like you live just 10 or 15 miles down the road and you don't get to see them as much as you'd like. So it's always nice to get away. So I have been married to my husband, Joel, for almost 19 years, and these are our 2 beautiful babies. Of course, they're not babies, but they'll definitely always be our babies, and they're definitely growing up way too fast. I, didn't ever believe the whole how fast they grew up until you actually have kids, and it feels like you literally blink and they are old enough to drive a car, which is just crazy to me. But anywho, we are a very loud and strong-willed family. We are definitely not quiet at all. But we love big, and we I think our most favorite thing to do, across the board is music in our family. We all love to sing, and Gabriel has pretty much taught himself how to play several instruments, and he plays the drums in the youth band. And Madison is super excited to start learning the alto sax this next year in band, so we're looking forward to that. This is where, y'all, I start to add the embellishments, and as I'm looking at it right now, it doesn't look terrible, but I end up removing those circles, and it's just pretty plain. I just wasn't loving it, so I just removed it, and I, will eventually put a border around the white and some writing as well, and then I call it good. These boxes that you have seen me pull out in this video and in former videos as well are just those 4x6 photo boxes, and I got this idea from Inky Quill. She had done this. I think she does hers differently now, but I loved this idea, and it has helped me. If you hear my daughter singing in the background, I'm so sorry, but like I said before, we are a loud family, and it's almost impossible to find a quiet place to do voiceovers without getting some things in the background. So back to the 4x6 photo boxes. I typically do these by color or holiday or event type, based on those types of things. And so it's definitely made scrapping a lot easier. It definitely narrows down the time that you're, just searching through your stash trying to find the perfect color or, themed based objects. And so it's definitely, like I said, make things a lot easier. So I am not one to put a lot of journaling on my pages, which I know that I should do more often because, one day when people are looking at these pages, they may not know who we are or what we're doing or where we were, those types of things. But I just don't always love my handwriting, and so a lot of times I put my handwriting there and then I don't like the page anymore. But this time I decided to go ahead and write the words, the journaling around the border of the page. And I think it's cute, but at the same time I'm wondering how people are going to read upside down. But anyways, it's still, I think, a cute little thing to bring to the page. So big note to self, if you're going to do mixed media, Erica, do all of the splattering before you get your pictures and writing down on the paper. Because in this case, I got some on my daughter's picture and thankfully I was able to get it off. But I also got it right there. That big splatter kind of went on the journaling and it smeared just a tad. It wasn't terrible, but it would have been better if I'd have done the splatters beforehand. Well, guys, this page is done, and I do like how it turned out. Definitely a learning process in doing this voiceover, but thank you so much for sticking with me. Thanks for coming by and watching the video. I hope that you'll consider liking and subscribing. Have a great day. Bye.